We are live on Twitch, and the people can hear us now.
Woo!
Yeah. Does anyone else want to go? Does anyone want to go over what happened last week?
Last week, we woke up in the Singing Wood.
Yes.
We learned a whole bunch about the beast at the end of the world, or Heart, the god of the Eaten, and the tragedy that befell her because fake creatures got it bad. We talked to Vo. Learned more about the emptiness, the consumed nature of those who come into contact with the beast at the end of the world. Journey then proceeded to kill Vo after Anfallen went for a nice little walk.
We carried Vo back to Last Gate.
Willow got 5 fairy gold.
Different character. Willow got 5 fairy gold, yeah.
We will resolve what happened to that fairy gold right when we start up.
Oh boy.
Lovely.
I'm barely paying attention. I'm looking at my new spells.
What else did we do? We had
talked to Ra's sword.
Yes, and got proper burial rites for the Kenku.
Hot diggity shit.
Hot diggity shit.
Ra's
God,
sword,
that was
hot
good.
diggity shit.
Hot diggity shit.
We discovered more bodies. Well, we discovered there had been more bodies.
Yes, we did. We danced around a room.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
We got paid. We got paid.
We all have a lot of money now. For the most of it. For a couple of level 3s, we have money.
Journey paid 4 gold and 5 silver more than he needed for a week's worth of rooms because he was only there for one night.
He did. We talked more about Ellie and Willow made a connection from their pasts. That Ellie's mom traveled with Willow's mom. S'more, yeah.
We each talked a little bit about past.
Yes, we did. It was very fun. What else?
What does that do?
Start my...
Was it Nalim?
Yes.
Okay. I have the name written down, but it's very sloppily written, so I'm
my notes are so sloppy. It was Nalim, who Ellie ran into that time ago and does not want to run into again. Well, kind of does, but doesn't quite.
There's an apostrophe.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, there is an apostrophe.
I'm sorry it didn't spell out heart last week.
Well,
I mean, it's in the Gods and Legends page, but still.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's okay. I need to...
We decided to go investigate the circle on the map, which we presume is where that teleportation circle led. Though we have no other details about it whatsoever.
No idea. And then we're also going that way because Journey has some business to attend to.
Journey went to sleep. His door was unlocked, woke up, and there was a letter on his bedside table.
That's what happens when you leave your door unlocked.
Yep.
There's a reason Ellie kept his locked.
Yeah, Journey is supposed to visit the Temple of Jur at his earliest convenience.
I love demons. They just simply talk like that. You love to see it.
The Keep of Sompt is where the circle is.
Yes. And then we chartered a boat Willow and I went to go talk to
You decided to take a boat that was going to Tirana.
yeah.
You could have chartered a boat directly to the Keep of Somt, but
We did not.
I believe, if I remember correctly, that you chose to go to Tirana.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Tirana because
And paid 7 gold each for it.
Yep.
I think I marked that. I hope I did.
And that's basically it, with the small exception that I believe we have decided on leveling up now.
Yes, we're gonna do level up. You are at level 3 when you land. You did a little bit of studying, a little bit of practicing in the boat.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Now you're level 3.
I'm gonna have to roll my hit dice.
Yeah,
Not
go
squishy
ahead.
anymore.
It
Not
is
as
so
squishy.
hard to not pick attack spells. I'm not used to playing the buff/healer. Like, there's a thing called Flame Blade.
Flame Blade's
Oh.
fun.
It's a flame sword.
That's so cool.
I understand.
But you know what's probably more useful for me to have? Enhance ability. Or lesser restoration.
There is something I'd forgotten. I knew it.
What's up?
My Infernal Conduit ability goes up. Instead of 1d10, which I can steal or give, there's 2d10, and I can use it, and I can divide it. I can use it 1 die at a time.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Very epic.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you feel sort of the you feel a little bit buffed in expectation of your forthcoming journey to finish signing your contract.
Having broken the seal and rapidly approaching a hellmouth is doing that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
These are some words.
Yeah. Although the word hellmouth was in last game. It's in the text of the letter.
Oh.
But I am now going to roll my d10.
Hell yeah.
And hope for the best.
Reroll ones.
It's a 6. Not the best, not the worst.
Have you rolled hit dice?
Yeah, I got a total of 8.
Alright.
I'm trying to figure out spells because I just broke level 2 spells.
Nice. Yeah, I feel that. It's always hard to pick level 2 spells. Did druids get inflict wounds?
Not yet. I don't know.
No, inflict
Maybe
wounds is
at
a
some
level
point.
1 spell. If you don't have it, you don't add it.
No.
It could just be clerics.
I think it's just clerics.
Inflict wounds is one of my favorite spells.
I've got things like Flaming Spear.
So cool.
There is nothing. There's little more powerful than a small halfling old lady casting inflict wounds.
Yeah.
So am I correct that it takes like 2 days to get from Last Gate to Tirana via ship?
I don't know. I honestly was gonna say at least a week.
Okay.
I don't know how. The thing is,
Yeah,
I don't know how distance works, and
Right.
you know what?
That's
It's a
entirely what I
lot.
was basing my thing off of. So if distance on the map is weird, then
Distance
my
has gotta
calculations
be
are
weird.
off.
Yeah, distance has gotta be weird because it's like it's gotta be a weird projection because the world isn't flat or whatever.
Mhm.
Whatever. We're gonna make up we're gonna cover up
It's fine.
inconsistencies with magic, I don't care, and map projections.
So how long would you say it takes to... Because we left on actually day 5 after having met each other.
Mm-hmm.
I am keeping days because I like days. We've known each other for like 4 days, everyone.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, that was before the sea travel, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's say that the sea travel takes about sea travel takes 14 days. About a week and a half.
Okay, so this is day 19.
We got some time. It's been a minute.
Whoa, that's cool.
I'll figure out what day, month, whatever it is eventually.
Wait, no, because we left the morning of day 5. It's 1 day's travel.
You arrive,
13, 14. Yeah, day 18. Okay, cool.
yeah, you arrive on the morning of day 18. Right?
Okie doke.
Yeah, that works. You arrive in the morning of day 18. You arrive in the city of Tirana, which I will put on maps.
Ooh, a new map.
A new map.
I like
Ooh.
maps.
Me too.
I worked in this city map. Most of what I did for this week's prep was working on maps. There's 3.
Oh.
There's 3.
One of them
Oh.
is just a room, but that's okay.
Yes.
Hello, Tirana. Open original. Thank you.
Yeah, you've made it to the city of Tirana. Tirana is a much smaller city than Last Gate.
Yep.
It's a place of travel, but it's not the biggest place of travel. Vaisha doesn't have as much trade as Byra does, so the trade cities are not as big. A large portion of Tirana is tourist industry, because
Gotcha.
you actually see when you get to the docks, you do see people advertising. Actually, make a perception check. As you...
Everyone?
Yep, everyone.
Sorry.
Ooh, that's a natural 20
Hell yeah.
for a total of 21 perception.
Well, okay.
That's a natural one.
Ooh.
Okay.
I
Great way to
got
start the game, folks.
Woo.
Well, that was I drew a major
16.
for. I drew a major for Journey, so let me figure out what that does.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh.
yay, but
Oh, this isn't one that you're gonna, I think, go for. And a natural 1, not a
Yes.
major. You're okay.
Epic.
So the thing with this one is that you have an opportunity to change your class if you want. I didn't think that you would want it, but it's
are you kidding?
yeah.
That's pretty drastic.
What the? Hey, it's a major arcana.
Yeah.
These were not built with. These were built with fuck around and find out in mind.
I like to see it.
Is the natural 1 equivalent of this card? You are forced to change your class.
No, it's your backstory kicks your ass at the first possible convenience, which is
Gotcha.
still
That's
waiting.
the one
for...
I got.
Yep, we're still waiting on that for Willow.
Oh, right.
Again, first possible convenience, and it hasn't been too convenient for me yet.
Uh-oh.
Which is surprising since we literally went to the Singing Wood.
It is surprising, but like a lot of things are good about the Singing Wood.
This is true.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming you're declining to change your class. It wouldn't be
I
just
am,
like overnight.
yes,
but, like,
declining.
yeah. You see, with those perception checks, except for Ellie, who sees a you see the equivalent of a hot dog stand, and it's very distracting.
The
Hot
the
diggity
sign
shit.
the sign is written in Elvish, and if there was anyone, and in translation, it's slit my own neck, Dibawaz, hot sausage
It
buns.
absolutely is.
That's what he's looking at, and he's just so confused because he can read Elvish.
Cut my own throat, Dibla.
Yep, that's
Oh
what it
my
says.
Fucking god. That's exactly what it says. I love it.
Ooh, whoa, Twitch change.
What happened? Oh yeah.
Nothing, sorry. I just hadn't been back on here, and I'm like, there's
Oh.
a map there too.
Oh yeah.
I try to be decent about switching it to the city maps when I got them. Yeah, you see, people advertising, trade caravans going to visit the historic keep of Somt.
Oh yeah.
There's at least like 3. These are like people like with the holding up the signs, wearing the billboards or whatever,
Oh my god.
advertising tourist caravans to see the keep of Somt.
So it would appear that our wandering mage wanted to take a vacation.
Wait, what are we looking at?
This is dripping sarcasm.
I got distracted. There was a weird the translation
Journey
of that.
points over.
Oh.
Apparently, the Keep of Somt is a tourist destination.
Huh.
Well, that will be interesting.
Well,
I've never been to a tourist destination. Does Last Cake count? Probably not. Are we tourists?
I guess.
No, we are not. We can't be. I refuse to allow that to be the truth.
Okay, then.
We have business. We have something in mind beyond relaxation. Therefore, we are not tourists.
Why are you so against this?
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I have no idea. I just decided it's a character choice.
You're so valid.
I think that there's some weird tourism in Rome. I think
Well,
there absolutely
well, I was
is.
thinking there's like not very much tourism though, right? That's kind of the whole thing.
People who do are like fetishizing the downfall of Rome. And it's very
yeah.
weird. There are like very few tourists, but the ones that come there are weird.
Oh my god.
It's just weird.
Man, the fact that I have no idea what to expect is making it really hard to pick spells. I'm not used to having to do this. I'm used to playing a sorcerer or a bard, where the spells are just whatever spells you have, you have.
You can be a little bit loose with it. I'm not looking at your sheet.
Okay.
I find that when in doubt, try to get in the head of your character. Generally works for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what she's expecting.
There's nothing to expect yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a city. Well, right now you're in a city.
Yeah.
City is a generous term. Right now you're in Tirana. Which is a bunch of houses and a tourist trap.
It looks significantly smaller than
Glassgate.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm passing up Moonbeam. Dang it. I want it, but it's not the most useful spell.
You can always you can take it today. I mean, you get to change them day by day, right?
Yeah. But like, I don't know if we're doing combat or if we're not doing combat. And if it's combat, Moonbeam good. But also, if we're like looking for shit, enhance ability so I can help you guys. It's just like, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
go with your gut.
Yeah, go with your gut, bud.
Journey is going to take a deep breath and put on a wide-eyed, interested expression and go over to one of the people advertising the journey to the Keep of Somt and go, "Oh, I've heard of that. Is it interesting? I have no idea what it is. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it."
Willow takes a deep breath and puts on a sullen "don't talk to me" expression and walks over and says, Where's the stuff?
Where's the stuff? Ellie.
Yeah. What does Ellie do?
What does Ellie do? Ellie watches this happen.
Do you go up to the same person, Willow?
What?
Do you go up to the same person or a different person? There's at least like 2 or 3.
God. Different person.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god, what would Ellie do?
I feel like disbelief is a fairly good reaction.
Yeah, I'm just watching this happen. I stand back and watch this happen. I'm not gonna pull either of you away.
I don't even know if this is what... I don't think this is what Willow would have done, but it's what I just thought was the funniest.
Right.
That sounds good. You know what? It sounds good to me.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
Ellie goes and leaves to get food. Ellie leaves. Ellie leaves and goes to get food.
Ellie
gets
just
food
bails.
from Cut Me Own Throat Dibbler.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
bold choice.
All right.
So yeah, Journey is basically trying to get the elevator pitch from these people to find out
bless.
to actually get some information because he knows nothing about the Keep of Somt.
Well, you are in much luck. Good sir, the Keep of Somt is the #1 museum of old Yama from the Warring States period. Some of the artifacts even go back to the Great Continents. The monks work there now. It's a busy place. We take people almost every day. It's an overnight trip. We can sleep. We sleep in the lower dormitories of the temple. It's really nice. And we bring you back the next couple of days. We make the trip at least once a week. It's always a hoot. The kids love it.
You say it's a museum of old artifacts. I'm sorry, I was not properly taking notes. Old artifacts dating back to when?
Artifacts from the Warring States period of Yama. So Yama used to be a bunch of like city-states similar to Atravos. And then Vaishanvira were the ones that emerged. There are some artifacts that date back to the supercontinents.
And how much do you ask for this wonderful guided tour?
Well, depends on how many nights you want to stay. For the full week-long experience, that's gonna run you 10 gold a pop, person.
Oh my, that's quite
With travel, food, rest, it's all included.
right, of course. And does that signify that there's a more how do you say affordable option as well, a less full experience?
Well, if you just want to take the caravan up there, that'll be 5 silver. 5 silver for a caravan ride there. 5 silver each way. So a gold round trip. That doesn't include board.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
What happens if I use fairy gold?
Oh yes, I mean to tell you about the fairy gold. As you leave the second day, the second dawn, when you're on the boat, you reach into your pocket and you find a bunch of flowers where the gold was.
Oh, okay.
It's just not there anymore.
I have 5 flowers.
Nah, you've got a bunch of like little flowers.
Okay.
You can just say just a bunch of flowers.
Okay, so I can't pay with fairy gold.
You cannot pay with fairy gold
Any longer.
How? Okay, I'm trying to decide if I'm actually committing to this bit.
I'm absolutely willing to.
How far is the trip if you don't take a caravan?
Are you talking about will you be going on foot or will you be getting mules? If it's on
Either.
foot, it shall be... Can be up to 2 days, depending on how fast you can walk. If you have a cart, a day and a half. We start early in the morning and we get there right as the sun, right in the middle of the night. It's a long trip for the caravan, but we can make good time with the amount of animals we have.
Is it is it a comfy wagon?
Oh, yes, it is extremely comfortable. Again, the kids love it. It is a very fun trip for the entire family. Did we mention that food is included if you get the full week package?
Is it weird spicy food?
No, there's rabbit curries and... What else is there? I don't know what other food there is. I forgot what
Okay.
food is.
Venison.
Yes, spiced venison. It is not very spicy.
And we exchange coins for goods and services.
No, here we go again.
Yes,
I will first discuss it with my group, who I will not say are my friends, because darkness knows no friends.
It is 10 gold. 10 gold for the entire week. That includes food. That includes travel, both to the keep and back here to Tirana. It includes the nights that you stay in the temple, the old keep of Somt, the lower dormitories. The monks live in the upper dormitories, so we are allowed. It's sort of like a sleep. It's when you sleep inside of the museum. That is part of the attraction of our experience.
A night in the museum.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, bye! I'm gonna run over to Ellie.
Okay,
Alright.
Ellie has ordered food at this point probably and is holding.
Roll a luck check.
Oh dear. Who, me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Interesting. 16.
No.
You've got good food. You've got good.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah.
The last second you chose a different vendor.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess Ellie or Willow finds Ellie munching, and he probably got food for them as well. How much should I mark down? I don't know.
You could mark down six pieces of copper.
Copper.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting food from carts in the road.
Yeah.
Sometimes you simply get food from carts in the road.
Sometimes you simply get food.
Sometimes you get a $2 hot dog from a cart in the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I
guess I'm
What's up?
We're waiting on Journey.
Yeah. What'd you find out from your little act that you put on?
There's a caravan, and it's going to the museum. The Keep of Somt is a museum. And you stay the night. It's a tourist destination, and the monks sleep upstairs, and the not monks sleep downstairs, I think. And it's good with the kids, and there's food involved. And it costs an amount of money.
Do you remember how much?
Jess does not, so Willow
10.
doesn't either. Okay.
It's 10 gold. 10 gold for the full week-long experience of the Keep of Somt.
10 of the gold ones for the full experience. And I think it was less than that. I thought I heard... Journey? Was it less?
Journey will put up a finger to the we'll do the one moment please to the person he's talking to, turn around and go, yeah, and then turn back with eyes once again suitably wide with interest.
God bless.
This person talks about the Warring States period of Yama, talks
Right.
about the different states. Roll a history
Journey
check.
is going to try and get what? Oh,
Roll a
history.
check
Okay,
to see
cool.
if you know how much
I'm
of this
not
is
bad
bullshit.
at that. I am trained in it. That's a synthetic 20.
About half of what this person is saying is blatantly not true.
Okay. In that case, Journey will ask one more question. And what about recently? So a lot of this stuff you're talking about in the old days, has anything happened in the recent years or months of significant import?
Not as far as I know.
Thank you very much. Journey turns directly around and walks away.
Okay.
God bless. What is the look on Journey's face?
You know that feeling when you are actually close to homicide?
Yeah.
Think 1 or 2 steps before that.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Absolutely reveling in it.
Journey
Well, this is fun already.
So how was your conversation? Looks like you had a good old time.
Journey stretches his neck in the way that one does when trying to crack it, but there's nothing to crack, so it's just a stretch and tension. Well, some information at least. The Museum of the Keef of Somt is dedicated to old artifacts from dating back to the Warring States period of Yama, which perhaps indicates why a mage might be interested in coming here if they knew about this. Perhaps there's either something
Heist.
of magical power or something of historical relevance. Many times artifacts hold secrets simply by way of no one understands what they mean. But for those with the correct bent of mind, they can be clues to other locations, and there are any number of things that can be done. If those fine vultures will offer us a ride up there for just a silver and a ride back for a silver as well, for the full experience of going there, eating with them, and staying for a full week and sleeping underneath it, they ask 10 gold a piece, and they do not know their history, so it would not be worth it. I have learned my lesson about paying for a week something I'm only going to need for a day.
It would be 5 silver for the trip each way, not a single silver.
Oh, I apologize, I misspoke. I was looking at my notes, which said 5.
No worries. I also had a thought that Journey was going to try to haggle them down, which also would be fun to see.
Oh my god.
God, yeah.
Oh, Journey might, but right now he's of the mind, well, these people have some information, but half of it was bogus. So if I go there and get the experience, I'm going to spend half of my time trying to figure out which information they're giving me is good and which is bad. So anyway, the way I see it, we can try going there on our own, walking or maybe renting some horses or something like that, or we can go with the caravan.
Well, I say we go with the caravan, just because I think it would be easier. And also, it's kind of funny to watch you suffer.
Well,
What if I turn into a horse and you ride on my back?
There's
We
two
only
of
have-
us,
We
and
have to
we're
travel
also
in 3-hour spurts, though.
yeah. Also, we're all... Journey and I are pretty tall.
I could be
I
a
don't-
draft horse. Probably. Wait, I don't know if I've seen a draft horse.
I don't.
I don't know what that is.
I think you
So
will.
it's a working horse.
I think you would have.
Okay.
At some point in Last Gate.
Yeah, you would have absolutely seen. Why can't I find? Why isn't horses in vehicles? Hello.
It's not?
No,
The
it's
fuck?
in the steeds section.
There isn't a steed section on my secret illegal website.
Well, then I'll just go to the PHB.
That's okay. I can find it. I found it already.
What are you looking for?
Horse?
Like stats?
No, how much it costs.
50.
Oh.
Yeah, draft horse is 50, riding horse is 75.
A donkey or a mule is 8.
They're slower.
Hey, you want to hear something weird? There's a, in the monster manual, there's not a horse, but there's a giant seahorse.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It can also be a goat.
Mountain vehicles. Why is there not? Okay, there we are. Found it. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
I could
I
turn
think we
into
should...
a giant
mule.
goat.
You can get a mule. You could absolutely turn into a giant goat.
That's in the monster manual. I can be an... No, that's too high.
Big goat.
I mean, if we buy a cart, and then yeah, like a donkey or a mule could probably
Draft
carry
horse
it
is in
and all
here.
of us.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Draft horse is in here.
Draft
I mean,
horse
a
is in the
cart
monster
could-
manual.
Cart could come in handy in the long run.
Though we might need to get like 2 donkeys or mules, just because a
Mm.
cart's 200 pounds. That means there's 220 left. I think the 3 of us together weigh more than 220 pounds.
Probably.
So
I'm not on the card if I'm a draft horse, which is in the monster manual, and it's only challenge rating 1/4.
You can only be a draft horse for 2 hours, right? No,
3
that's-
hours.
3 hours? Really?
Yeah, I believe it's one. Oh no,
No,
it's
it's half
half.
your druid level rounded down.
So that's
1 hour.
1 hour. Dang it!
and twice.
You can only be a draft horse for 2 hours.
Dang. Okay.
So yeah.
One of these days I'll turn it into a thing. I got excited because it's in the book.
Yeah, one day.
Don't worry, you will.
So I've got the page now. I found it on my secret legal website.
So thing is, 2 mules and a cart actually cost like a gold more than all 3 of us on the caravan would.
Huh.
A donkey is 8 gold apiece, 2 of them 16. A cart is 15. That's 31. So 10 gold apiece. It's
should
actually
just-
cheaper to go on the caravan.
Do the caravan because they give us meals too.
Yeah.
They do.
Economically, it'd probably be sound to go with the caravan. And this way, I get to
and
annoy them with my
it's an
superior
experience.
knowledge.
You also have you then have the mule and the cart.
Right,
Fair.
but
You
yeah,
have the
to be
mules and the
that
cart.
that is true. But you know,
But then we
Yeah.
got to worry about like hitching it up outside when we go into like large possessed castles.
Basically,
worry
we have
about-
to remember that it exists, and
we gotta
Yeah.
worry about
all of us are bad at
feeding
that.
it.
The Snickers, not Snickers. What is the name of the weasel? Laura Bailey's
Sprinkle.
weasel.
Sprinkle. Sprinkle. We do not need a sprinkle on our hands.
Snickers the donkey.
I miss the days when druids had animal companions.
That's
But
why
Have
I'm a
druids ever had
ranger.
it?
Yeah, 3.5
Um,
and before.
No,
Like
it's just
they had.
rangers.
Now it's just, but it makes sense.
I
It makes
believe
more sense
there,
for druids.
in
to
my
have.
Xanathars, one of the circles is I can have an animal friend.
Yeah.
but not the one that I took.
I think, yeah. I think druids might get find familiar at some point.
No.
No.
It's a first level spell.
That's
No, but I've got a
okay.
lot of like animal friendship and speak with beasts and blah blah.
You could just let a druid have an animal companion because I think it's cool. Yeah. Man.
Yeah,
speaking of
there's a
3.5
circle of the shepherd.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Speaking of 3.5, if we were playing 3.5, I might be able to get my academic advisor to join us.
Oh my
That
god.
would be fun.
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm
no,
considering
'cause-
it.
because David doesn't know 3.5. He knows like AD&D.
Oh, he knows AD&D? He doesn't even know
Yeah.
3.5? Okay.
No.
Then he just has to know regular D&D, which is not that bad then when you transfer from AD&D. He'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Epic
The druid
academic
in the
advisor
book
guest-
has a pet
guest
tiger.
moments.
I
I'll let
know.
you get a pet.
I'm like, it's false advertising.
Yeah, this girl in the book is like she has a tiger, and then the other dude is a bird. They're all
yeah.
holding animals.
I will let you get a pet. That's okay. Like, we can do that. I don't care what a rule says. You want a pet? We can make it happen. All right. So what are you deciding to do about the trip?
Caravan?
I'm for caravan.
I believe a caravan would be a good idea, as long as we don't think we'll have any need of a couple of mules and a cart in the future.
Mm,
We can cross that road when we get to it.
true.
Well then, for now we operate under the assumption that... What? Well... Yeah, for now we operate under the assumption that we'll just be going there and back.
All
Sure.
right. Yeah. Mark down the 10 gold.
Are we splitting it?
10 gold apiece.
Yep, it's 10 gold.
Oh,
We're doing the full
a
experience?
piece. Wow, that's pricey.
Well, because the two options we were given were full experience, which includes room and board, or just the ride up there, which is... And, well, if we're just doing the ride, we might as well buy the cart, since we'll have to hunt for food anyway.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I have rations, but they're not very good. So I say we do the full experience. Also, I've never been a tourist before, and I'd like to do it.
Make an insight check. Anyone can make an insight check. Also, the people who you were talking with were clearly not monks. They are not one of the monks from the Temple of Psalms.
Oh,
outside people.
Second natural 20 of the night,
Woo!
for a total of 23.
Let me.
Holy shit, and I drew another major arcana.
Oh
Dear
my god.
Lord.
This one I don't think is applicable. Unless you can actually do it if you want. So what were the other results before I think about this?
14.
9.
So Journey, these guys were really trying to pull one over on you. There's a good chance that the temple, that the Keep of Somt is actually the one preparing the meals, not the caravan. Like, the caravan takes care of maybe one dinner or one meal. It's like an auto train or something where you get a meal in the middle of the day, but it's not but everything else is the hotel. It's the Hotel Continental Breakfast.
Hotel Trivago.
You know it.
So basically, they're trying to swindle us out of something we were going to get anyway.
Yep.
God.
You don't know because you're not sure how the monks would be about folks staying who are not associated with the caravan, but these guys are monks. They're probably not going to turn people away, and they do feed people. They're trying to swindle you. Also,
Journey, yeah?
the tarot card is the Forest Lovers, so if you would like, You can choose another player and have somebody perform the ceremony spell. It doesn't matter which type of ceremony spell, but the officiator must talk like the Princess Bride cleric.
Oh my god.
I remember that spell. That's a fun
Wait,
spell.
Ceremony
repeat
is
that?
fun.
What does it do?
Ceremony, there's a lot of different things that ceremony can do. You perform a special religious ceremony that is infused with magic. When you cast the spell, choose one of the following rites, the target of which must be within 10 feet of you throughout the casting.
Oh my god.
Holy
Atonement, change
shit.
alignment, bless water,
Knowledge.
makes it makes it become holy water. Coming of age means that makes you an adult. Dedication, you can dedicate to a god service. Funeral rite, and wedding.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So two cards, which would have been cool, but
Yes. Unfortunate.
So Journey is going to express his slow coming exasperation with they're swindling us to the degree of, I want to say half of the cost, because they're not going to provide for this and that and that and that, just the one meal there and back again. And this is why I don't like tourists.
I think it sounds fun.
I mean,
Come on, we got a number of gold that was high last time.
We
I
could
think we should splurge a little.
buy the mules and cart and just travel behind the caravan. We'd get the social experience, whichever it is. I'd get to annoy them to my heart's degree, and we'd be able to go in a different direction if the wind took us that way.
Wouldn't it still be cheaper just to take the ride with them and not for the full deal?
Yeah, would be.
We're going to spend this entire session debating this.
we really
Yep.
are.
Somebody can make a. Okay, someone can make an investigation check if you're deciding to look for a cart. There could be deals. People could just be simply like selling carts and mules. So it might not be the total if you like get it all together.
I'm pretty good at investigation. But I feel like my luck has run out, so I might.
I'll investigate.
My
Can I help?
investigation Is
I got 17.
17. What else we got?
Unless you're helping. In that case, that gives me...
What was your roll for investigation?
Me?
Auric.
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, roll, and if you get above a 10, you can help.
Yeah,
You can choose
13
to help.
on the die.
Yep.
13 on the die.
So, Jess, you can roll again.
Okay. I got pretty good, but maybe I'll get a d20 or natural 20. Nope.
All right. Was that 16, 19?
What?
What did you say before? 16, 19?
17.
17. All right. On a 17, oh, this is fun because it's Willow. You see there is, you're actually wandering around. I think you've made it a little bit into the Fool's Market at this point.
Fun.
The Fool's Market, yep. So
great
you
name.
I love the names of these districts. They were a fun time. Yeah, you make your way into Fool's Market. Let me pull up my DM screen. And there is... Oh, goodness. There is a young person there who is... taking behind him a cart with a couple of mules attached to it. Just leading the
Cool.
mules around, walking through. Cart for sale! Cart
Hello?
for sale!
Hello. How much is your cart?
Oh,
Oh no.
what did Mom say?
This is
How does
Jack
this
and the
keep happening
Beanstalk,
to
right?
me?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is it.
you know it. Let me see. Let me roll for my good friend Jack. She said, don't let him go less than 30 gold. That's what Mum said. I think.
How? Okay.
Maybe. Eh?
That's not very many. Shouldn't you be charging for the silver ones?
Yes!
This poor boy.
Do
What?
it, Willow!
Also, I don't know if I've said if there are. This is a Oh God, who lives in Yama? I think this is a tall. Let me see.
Just a lanky boy.
Yeah, this is a lanky teenage, unfortunately pubescent dragonborn.
Oh boy.
What, like 11?
No, I don't know how dragonborn age.
They become adults at like 15.
Yeah, this is an 11-year-old dragonborn.
Oh my god.
God. That's funny.
How many of the silver ones?
Well, I don't know, but I feel the silver is more than gold.
Eep.
There are more silver than the gold. Yeah, more silver
No.
makes a gold.
Silver is more valuable than gold. You can't do anything with gold. It's weak.
You can pay for things.
Yes, but silver is worth more. Should I go ahead and roll deception?
Roll deception.
Oh my
Okay.
god, yes, Willow!
I'm gonna roll insight with a -3. Okay, what does your deception?
I'm figuring out where my modifier is. Oh, my modifier is 0, and I rolled a 9.
You want to know what I rolled in the die?
What?
13, and I said a -3.
Fuck.
One better.
I
So
don't
close.
think that's right. I'm pretty sure. Do you not have 30 gold? I could probably. I mean, if you don't tell Mom. 27 of the gold ones.
What about 5 of the silver ones?
Where are Journey and I in this situation?
I'll let
Yeah.
you decide.
Oh god, oh god.
Well, Journey was helping Willow search, right?
True.
Investigate. So probably somewhere on the same street.
You absolutely hear this dragonborn kid. You see a couple of people wince. This kid's voice. This poor kid.
Yeah. Journey will stride over.
Hello, cart for sale. Cart
You just-
for sale.
You just selling the cart then?
Oh no, all of it. We gotta sell
Including-
all of it.
Including the 2 mules.
Yep.
That's
Mom says don't let him go for more than 30 gold.
well, if you don't want to let it go for more than 30 gold, then I will absolutely give you 25 for it.
Roll a persuasion check. Low DC. He's 11.
Persuasion, that'd be a synthetic 20.
Oh.
'Kay.
Sure. Here you go, sir. These are my best friends. Don't be mean to them.
I will never be mean to them. Ever. I'm
Yes,
never
he's
mean to
very-
anyone.
He's very sweet.
What's your name, young individual?
Jackson.
It's a
Son of
pleasure.
Jack.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jackson, son of Jack. I am a mockery.
Huh?
What?
And I extend my hand.
Jackson shakes your hand.
Done and done.
Big. This is just a big dragonborn hand.
And I will take out 25 coins, put them in a pouch, 2 of which are silver.
He absolutely
Beautiful.
doesn't check.
Beautiful.
Mark it down.
Willow just gives a big thumbs up.
Actually,
Do the
no,
mules
yours
have
is like
names?
Oh god, I have to come up with names now.
You don't. No,
I
you don't.
can.
No, we'll come
We
up with
can
them.
name them.
You can name
They don't
them.
have names. Yeah.
They don't have names. We will come up with them. One of them is Snickers.
Stickers.
Snickers and Sprinkle.
No, we can't plagiarize Sprinkle. Stickers and Hershey, Milky Way.
Snickers and Doodle.
Doodle.
Oh.
That's cute.
Snickers and
Snickerdoodle.
giggles.
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm throwing ideas out.
Okay.
I like Snickerdoodle.
Snickers and Noodle.
Snickers is a light brown thing with bits of white whiskers and white around the hoods. Doodle is more of a dark brown, deep black with a white diamond on its forehead.
Thank goodness.
Are these mules or donkeys?
These are
Yes.
mules.
What do you
Like,
mean,
yes.
yes?
That's the best answer. You know what? I'm changing my answer to yes.
Those are different things.
That was funnier.
They're not anymore.
Oh my god.
Not on Chthon, they're not.
So they're mules. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
It's Chthon. They can be whatever they want.
This is true.
All right. You've procured from a wandering teen a cart and 2 mules.
Cool.
Is there
Cool.
anything else you'd like to do in Tirana? There is, you can see, there is a kind of fancy-looking little apothecary in Fool's Market. But that's
Ellie
the
is
thing thing that mostly catches your eye.
Ellie is immediately attracted to it.
Whatever does it for you.
Ellie, while they're searching or after they're done searching and we all go in, whatever the case,
Yeah.
Ellie goes in.
You see, it's a tall storefront.
Ooh.
Significantly taller than a lot of the other. A lot of it is open air carts and stands. This is actually there is an interior storefront.
Oh.
And you see a very tall minotaur with
Oh shit.
Yes.
His horns actually are really interesting. They curve. They don't go out from the sides of his head. They kind of curve back and up. So, like a little bit goat-ish, a little bit like the tiefling devil horns, but he's just definitely a minotaur.
Gotcha. Very cool.
He's got a braided beard and a lot of braided like fur tufts on his arms.
Fuck yeah.
Hello.
Cool as hell.
How
Hi
may I help
there.
you?
Just browsing. New in town. Just passing through.
Ain't
wanted to-
everyone.
Just wanted to see what you had.
It's pretty much what your mom would have had. There's a few rare, there's some let me see. There's a little bit more like metal-based stuff in here.
Okay.
From more of the mining districts of Vaisha.
Ooh.
there's just some more mineral based apothecary components, but it's not fancy, but it's the nicest thing probably in Tirana.
DM.
Yep.
Would I find here like a set of like alchemist tools?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Let me see.
I would like to purchase.
How much money they are. Tools. Alchemist supplies are 50 gold pieces.
Ouch. Oh, but I have proficiency and I want to use it. It aligns with my backstory. Yeah, Ellie takes a long look at it, cringes at it, and then he picks it up. And he's gonna go pay for it.
It's like 30 or gold, right?
Ouch.
50.
Yeah, it's a good chunk
Yeah,
of it.
third. Oh, yeah.
But I want it.
A fellow appreciator.
Absolutely. My family ran a business not a while back.
Oh,
And-
where?
Barra?
Oh, I haven't been on that side of the continent. I'm from I'm from down south.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we had a small place near the Kaliki Mountains, and before some family business came up, and we had to close it for a little while.
Family business happens. I used to run I mean, most people in town know this by now, but I'm from Olinthicon.
Oh.
Originally. Not that I travel much anymore. But I used to have a place. My mom's and my mom's place. Back in Olinthicon.
Oh, that's
We've been there
wonderful.
for a long time.
You guys just
I
like
didn't do. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it there. Got the hell out of Dodge. Moved up to Vice as soon as I could.
I know the feeling.
But business wasn't so bad though. So
That's good. Are you just like extending the business here, or setting up your own place?
This is my own. This is all my own. Me and the folks send back letters very occasionally. It's kind of hard when there's the half sort of war that's going on right at the border. Oh, there's border skirmishes every other year or so. There's some sort of something. It's not a pretty border down there, so it's hard to get mail through. But it's good to hear from them when I do. And they think it's great to be doing a business up here. They're glad I didn't hate everything about home.
Speaking of mail, you said you send letters. Where would I find a post office?
Let me see. You'll find a post office around back at City Hall over in Jers Light.
Thanks. What was your name, by the way?
Oh, puts out a hand. Luke Brave.
Bless, I love it.
Luc Brave. It's what I deserve.
Oh my god.
Thinking of him, baby boy, baby.
Good.
God bless. Ellie, glad to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure.
Good luck with your business.
Good luck with your family. Think you'll be alright.
Thanks.
Sorry if that was too...
No.
Alright.
Totally fine. Alright.
Good on you, kid. Alright. Alright.
What do I know about Jur?
Roll a religion or history check.
Okay, I'm going history. 8.
You know about Jurlis.
Yeah.
You know that Jurlis is the god of path and protection. You know that Jur was had been part of what is now Jurlis. That a while ago, the original mortal god was Jur, but now combined with the Fey pantheon is Jurlis. You don't know what the difference was between now Jurlis and the old god Jur.
Okay. Because I keep seeing references like Temple of Jur, Palace of Jurlis. This is the light of or Jur's light.
Jur's light is the district.
Yeah, I'm just seeing the name pop up.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yama just names a lot of things after gods. It's just the vibe.
'Tis a vibe.
Sometimes you're a place full of orcs who are religious mortals, and it's the vibe. They deserve. Also, the names are fun.
Names are fun.
Yeah, anything else you would like to do in Tirana?
Not I.
Nope.
I'm kind of itching to get going.
Alright. I'm actually gonna have us, we'll get to the temple, the Keep of Somt, and then we're probably gonna take a break. So I'll just do the introduction to the Keep of Somt. What would you like to do as you trail the caravan? Any antics?
I mean, I want to
actually
talk. Are there other tourists?
You see 2 travel Actually, it's the middle of the day. The travel caravans are heading out tomorrow.
Oh. Shit.
You're welcome to go.
Journey is in favor of leaving immediately.
Yeah, sure.
Wait a second. Hold up. Question.
Mhm.
We came in on a dock, right?
Yep.
I feel like I should ask around the dock. Right? Like, that's what Will would do.
Sure.
By all means.
Okay.
Go for it.
I guess Willow's just gonna, ask around the dock and see if anybody knows any of the names.
Roll a luck check.
Okay. Fuck. 6.
You ask around, and the guy who is selling hot dogs at that strangely named cart fixates on the word s'more and just starts spitballing from there. And now you think that you might have inspired this man to make a s'more cart.
Jesus. Okay. I'm putting this die in dice jail. I don't have a dice jail. It just means it's going over somewhere else. And I'm not using it.
Back in the bag.
Bad glow-in-the-dark die.
Oh no.
Alright.
Dang. Alright.
You have a map. So.
We do.
Yeah, we could just go.
We know it's roughly northwest.
There's also a fairly decent path there because of the amount of tourists.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So you ride. It's about midday. Would you like to just ride straight through?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we'll sleep at night, but yeah.
Oh, okay. You can sleep at night You can sleep at night on the road.
Yeah.
We
Probably
could
set
take
up a
shifts
fire.
driving.
Hmm?
We could take shifts driving.
It's up to
That could work too.
Yeah, we could.
That way we're on the road still. We don't have to
So
camp.
Ellie will be driving during the day.
you. All right.
Yes. No night vision.
All right. You make it to you make it to the Keep of Somt in the middle of the night. Pretty much.
Gotcha.
It's around midnight. There are a few lights. Like, you see the entrance to the temple. It doesn't look like there are any lights on inside. But you could make it to the door. What do you do?
Knock on the door.
Well, actually, yeah, no, Journey wouldn't object.
Yeah, Ellie wouldn't either. Yeah, we just.
Well, just gonna walk up and knock. Hello?
Oh my god.
The door, after like half a minute, opens, and behind it is a middle-aged orcish person. Not your mother. With a sort of austere face.
Yep, I
Kind
knew
of
that word was coming.
Thanks. Kind of a tired look. Looks down at you. Wearing monk robes, aligned with the colors of Somtku. Specifically of Somtku. So it's a ruby crown. I think that's the same. Yeah, the symbol's the same. What brings you to the keep at such an hour?
I'm sorry, to the keep at what?
Such an
hour.
Come inside.
Oh.
Come inside.
Sorry to wake you.
I have the night duty.
Oh, well. I hope that's going all right.
It is
We
certainly
have-
more interesting.
We have traveled here, across a sea, because of this map, and Journey will hold out his hand to Ellie until he gets the map and
Yep, he ruffles through his stuff and hands the map.
and opens it up, which we found in the ruins of Castle Sol, near the remnants of what appeared to be a ritual circle intended for instantaneous transport.
Oh.
There were many suspect elements at the Castle Sol, including a strange living fungus which inspired undead. We are ghoulers of a sort, and as thought it in our best interests to seek out this place and any information on who might have drawn this circle. And he taps it.
Oh. On the upper floor there is a circle for private use by the monks and any visiting historians.
Have you had any visits recently?
It is not. Forgive me, it is not of my place to speak on the business of our private guests, should we have any. You may
Indeed.
speak with the abbot in the morning.
That would be excellent.
Is there somewhere we can stay?
Yes, the dormitories are to the left. The public dormitories.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time. We shall try to keep out of your way. You say you are on night duty.
My guess would be that you would be the most exciting thing of the night.
It is your duty to stand by the door?
Or sit.
Excellent.
Not
Well,
much trouble then.
wish you a good night.
Good night to you. Bows. And the dormitories are Let me see if there are people in there. There's a few.
They're sleeping.
There are people who are sleeping in there. Roll a group stealth check.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good.
Well, let me check my stealth.
22.
My stealth.
What is your bonus?
I've got a +4, but I
Dang.
rolled an 18 on the die.
Haha.
Yours was 16, right?
Yep.
13.
Right. Ellie, you cannot see in the dark of the room, and you are about
I'm
to
holding
like,
on to-
step on someone, but
Mhm.
Journey pulls you back.
Yeah, I'm holding on to Journey's
Yeah, and you
shoulder
were able to
now.
make it onto the cots that are
Yeah.
laid out.
Journey
Beautiful.
is going to crouch down, put his back down, and say, I'm going to take a look around. Anyone
Shouldn't we
game?
wait until morning?
Well, in morning, there's more than one person watching to see where people are going.
Yes, but we want to be on their good graces for when we ask questions. Shouldn't we wait until after we've asked questions to start snooping?
I'll just go looking for a privy, shall I?
Get conveniently lost, I'm assuming.
Of course.
As fun as it sounds, I can't see.
Well, yes, of course.
So I'll join you next time.
Yeah. Here's my problem. The abbot, we know nothing about the abbot. And we already know where the circle is. It's upstairs. I figure if I can see anything that they don't want us to see, that gives us an advantage.
Yes, but if you get caught, then we're in trouble. What if we ask the abbot to help us first, and then if it doesn't pan out, then we can go getting conveniently lost?
That is an approach, and it might be a safer one, but the problem with that is if they don't want to tell us anything, then once they know we're asking, they're going to be on alert.
They're monks. What are they going to do? I have spells that can conceal us if we need it.
Very well then. Tomorrow.
All right. On that, we are going to take a little break. We will be back at 5 after 8.
Cool.
Yeah, this is our break for the evening.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, talk to you in 10 minutes.
All right.
Off of hiatus for Twitch. Or break. Twitch break. That's what it's called. It's not called hiatus. Alright. Let me put the map in a channel.
So I figured out how to eat.
Wow.
What I need to do is I need to just order 2 sides. Okay, maps. Whoa.
This is the floor plan for the Keep of Sumt. Technically,
Where are we?
this is the, I actually made this for the second level, because there's 2 levels. Secret. You'll make it there. But the layout is pretty much the same. It's just the staircase in the center of room 1, is
Non-existent.
like there's a staircase that goes up and there's the staircase that goes down.
Right.
That's essentially
Mhm.
it.
Where are we?
It's a staircase that leads up, unless you start at the top.
That is what
Going
happens.
up.
That's the way the stairs go. They go up. You're all in room 5. Actually, in the dormitories, you are in room 3.
Okay.
There's room
Okay.
5, the little entrance hall, and there's a general. You didn't get to see too much of hall 4. But then the dormitories are in hall 3.
So, hold on. We left at noon, and then we arrived at midnight. Like, was that only 12 hours, or was that, like, 36?
12.
Okay. So half a day's travel.
Yes. That's how time works. Whatever. You got there.
Well, no.
No.
Well, no. Because
Caravan.
Because Arik wants to keep track.
I'm
No.
keeping track, except it's 12 hours travel.
No,
Huh.
it's gotta be. It's good.
1 day's travel in D&D is 8 hours.
Oh
So this is
no.
1.5 days travel.
This is 1.5 days travel.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brain hurts.
I'm so sorry that I'm unhelpful with brain hurting.
It's okay.
I just simply make the brains hurt more.
Don't say numbers.
My problem is I'm just good enough at numbers to occasionally enjoy them, so I came to the wrong college.
I'm gonna try my best to be better at numbers because I know that it's fun for you. I'm trying my best.
No pressure.
You make it there. You are in room 3. I am going to put the keep map up and
In
remove
the
map
Twitch.
of Tirana. There we
Goodbye,
go.
Tirana. Hello, keep of Sompt.
Keep of Sumt. All right. Yeah, you are in the Keep of Sumt. We can cut to morning if you would like.
I would like that.
All right.
It's one of those things where we see a keep from the outside and there's a clicking sound and the sky twists around.
That's exactly what happens. We cut to morning.
Yeah.
Just like in The Sims. Just
That's
like
going
the
in my
popular-
notes.
Just like in the popular Chthon video game, The Sims.
Fantasy The Sims.
No, this is just regular The Sims. When they live out their fantasy life by having a modern life. Because you see, the modern is the fantasy in the fantasy
Oh my
world.
God.
Oh my god.
The fantasy of owning an apartment and a TV.
Instead of Sims Medieval, they've got Sims God War.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sims
we cut to
Fairy
morning.
Edition, Sims Hell Edition.
Oh my god.
God, Sims Hell Edition is made to be unfun. Sims Hell Edition is what they make you do when you wanna go to school to be an accountant.
Oh my god, you're right. Okay, so we cut to morning.
It is morning in the Keep of Sumt. There are about it's like 7 other people who are in the room 6 of them seem to be tourists. One of them is a caravan tour guide. Not one of the ones that you saw, but one of the people who do the caravan tour rides.
Mm.
Actually, a monk wakes you up in the morning, and this is a different monk, another orcish monk. Actually, they look to be half orc, half dwarven.
Nice.
Cool.
A short orc, a short, stocky,
A shork.
orc young woman.
A short, if you will.
A short. I'm sorry. It's so good.
Wouldn't it be a dwarf or an orf?
A dwarf.
Yeah, but shork is funny.
Orf is really good.
Orf is good.
I like dork.
Dork is very good.
Oh, God.
All right.
I love it here.
You see this dork. This monk, who's a dork. She comes into the room and says, "It is time for breakfast. Shall be served in the main hallway. Oh, through the main hallway. Sorry. To artifact room 1, which is room 6 on your map. Actually, no, it's room 12. I've decided. I'm making these decisions on the spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Kogi doke.
You are
we
moving
do that.
room 12. There is an assortment of artifacts. These are mostly like wall hangings over here. There's a few that are set up on tables behind. They're like not really in glass. They're just like, a lot of them are encased in like this clear tree resin.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So some of the like 3D artifacts are encased in the tree resin, but the tapestries and such are all out. They depict scenes from the Warring States period. Make a perception check.
Sure. No.
Ouch.
Nope.
Ooh.
Journey
Hold
didn't
up.
see nothing.
Wait, where'd I put my character sheet? Hold
6.
on. 22.
All right,
4.
6, 22, 4.
Yeah.
Willow. There is something strange about some of these. You just get a strange feeling, like there's, like you'll see a series of tapestries portraying a war between one of the states that used to make up Vaisha, and what is now Olinthicon. And you see, on both sides, you actually see the figure of the god Somtku. Or it could be the god Somt. There isn't actually really a way to tell. In this figure, in this tapestry, they are orcish. He is orcish. The figure of Somt. Identified by the ruby crown on his head. There's a space in the tapestry. There's just a space where, like, another figure should have been.
Weird.
And you see it sometimes in other tapestries in the room. Just, I mean, like, you could write it off as a painter's error or whatever, but you see
But it's there over and
you
over.
see it over and over. An absence.
Hmm.
Sometimes
I-
there are more than one absence.
Can I flag down a monk?
Yes.
Hello. Good morning. What's the story with? I was admiring. I was admiring your tapestries. What's the story? Is there anything interesting about them? Like, where did they come from?
I'm not gonna come up with all of the history right off my head. But the dork tells you that
Yeah.
they are actually gathered from different places throughout Yama and Atropos. Even some of them are from, not in this room, she says, but some of the artifacts are from Wasir. Most of them are from what used to be the supercontinent. They don't have anything from the Kruaks. But from different places, she doesn't mention anything about what you saw, the missing anything.
I guess I'm gonna point out. I'm noticing there's sort of a, maybe it's an artistic sort of. I'm not super familiar with the mythology. What is? I'm noticing there's a bit of a space there. Was there meant to be a figure or
There's just a
something
bit of a
there?
space there.
Does it have any significance?
I don't believe so.
How truthful do I believe this monk is being?
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight check.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
That's pretty good.
I
That's
got a 9.
I've got a total of 19.
Well, you think that this monk is pretty
That tracks.
Yeah. Journey, there is it is there they have been trained not to talk about this.
Ooh.
There's like something they notice but then like try to make themselves unnotice. I do not see it.
So, Willow, having thankfully drawn attention to this, I'm gonna look very closely at the space. Does it look like something has been painted over or scraped off or anything physically altered about the painting itself?
They're tapestries, right?
Make an investigation
Tapestries.
check with a disadvantage unless you're like going up to it.
I think I am gonna go right up to it. I don't think Journey cares.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Please do not touch the tapestries. They are quite old.
I shan't touch them. And then turn back to it.
There's breakfast on the table. You can make your investigation check. There's like a nice.
Cool.
It's not a fancy breakfast, but there's a nice breakfast out on the table. There's like low tables set up in here.
I'm going to pretend like I'm looking very closely at the entire tapestry.
Okay. What did you roll?
Boo. Low. 7.
Doesn't look like there was anything physical done to this painting. You can't tell any signs of physical damage or tampering.
I will go eat.
Alright.
Find anything interesting?
Under the pretense of pouring some liquid. Doesn't look like anything it has been physically altered, which means either it was intentionally made that way or something magic has happened.
I could cast a spell to detect the magic, but I don't think that's a good use of spell slots for tapestries.
Well,
They
What
also
would-
might notice that you're casting something.
what would such a spell do? Like, specifically?
Detect magic. It just shows
How long?
if there was magic, if there's traces of it.
How long does such a spell last?
Oh, that's a good question.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I'm not wasting a spell slot on tapestries.
okay. Cool.
breakfast. Another monk comes in. Then it's the two monks that lead you around. This one is this other monk is an elf, full elf.
Huh.
A full elven person.
Hello.
And they lead you around and talk about a bunch of the different exhibits. Again, room 3 is the... Sorry, what?
Nothing.
No worries. Room 3 is the dormitories. 12 was where the dining was. There's different exhibits. Rooms 2 and 10 are like main sort of hallways. They don't take you into room 1, but you can see that there's like a little rope and a stairway going up. It is the closed off private section. Yeah, they take you through the museum.
I'll be keeping an eye out for any other absences.
You see around one in every like painting room. That seems to be, the painting seems to be the ones that stand out. Because like you couldn't really tell if an artifact from a set was removed.
Right.
But the paintings, there's...
Is it continually like a space for a person? Or like a humanoid figure? Or is it different in different places?
The spaces are different in different places. They look like they could fit a figure every time. They're not really outlines. They're just sort of like... There's just sort of
right.
like blank spots. Sometimes it's broader, sometimes it's narrower, sometimes there's 2 spaces, sometimes it's just the one. Again, it's fairly subtle. It's just that you're seeing it, and neither of the monks mention anything about this. There's gods featured in a lot of these. From relics from before the Fae Age, there aren't any of the Fae gods. So the mortal gods that you see, the gods that you see in these are... You see Old Somt, sometimes Somtku, usually referred to pretty much the same. You see Flint, the god of forge work. You see Aston, the god of wine, gestures, music, and tumult. And you see... What else do you see? You see Urlun, the old god Urlun, and you see Jur. Gradually, Jur starts to phase out. But yeah. Those are the gods that you see.
Cool. Can I kind of want to I want to like go up to the tour guide if there's ever like a pause. And excuse me, I was wondering, it's a great tour, by the way. It's very fascinating. Is there any way we could speak to the abbot?
What business do you have with the abbot?
Well, we're, adventurers of sorts, and we've got some questions. We found a map that led us here. Last night we were told to... Yes, it's very exciting. Last night we were told to wait, and that in the morning we would be able to talk to the abbot about potential visitors that you've had to any teleportation circles. We found a map in Castle Sol, and there was a teleportation circle there.
You can speak to the abbot.
While this is happening, I'm keeping an eye out to see whether anyone is paying more attention than they should be.
People are paying attention.
And
the tour guide is not happy with this. Because like, it's a lull, and then people have picked up when you like said them at a map, they laughed a little bit. Because like, yeah, they picked up a map from the caravan.
Oh.
But then you said something about teleportation circle, and because it's not like there's sometimes an assumption that there's a teleportation circle in a lot of the older buildings, but it's not like, again, it's a private teleportation circle.
Okay.
It's not your local library's teleportation circle. Ahem, ahem. Cobalt soul.
Yeah.
I'm going to clear my throat and go. We're doing a treasure hunt, a scavenger hunt, like for those where there's a
can
story and
talk
you're
to
yes.
the abbot. We will wait in the hallway.
Okay, thank you. Also,
and
just out of curiosity, real quick, do you happen to know anyone by the name of Sari Morag or S'mores or etc. etc. etc.
doesn't respond, turns and walks away.
Okay.
Turns and keeps leading the tour group through.
Thank you.
Journey is smiling.
The dork, you see the dork head up the stairs, and an orcish woman comes down the stairs, very broad shoulders, impressive, bejeweled, bedecked set of tusks.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Long, like French braided hair.
Fuck yes.
Wearing a little bit fancier robes of a cleric of Samtku.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings. How may we help you today?
Are you the abbot?
I am Abbot Jagatap.
Spell
Ooh.
that.
Spell
How
that.
dost thou spell it?
Why did I want to do that? Sorry, give me a moment.
Ne problemo.
You're good.
Jagatap. Jagatap. Hira
G-A-T.
Jagatap.
That's K-I. Ah!
Hira.
You're typing. You type
Oh,
it.
you're typing it.
I typed it.
Is here a first
Cool.
name, last name?
Here's the first name.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm Willow, and this is Journey and Ellie.
Welcome to the Keep of Somt.
We found
You are
a map.
asking about our teleportation circle.
Yes. We were in Castle Sol, near Last Gate, and we found there was a bit of strangeness going on. There was a sort of undead plant fungal possessing parasite and an undead king. And then upstairs, seemingly untouched, there was a map and there was a teleportation circle, and it had been lived in, and we were just wondering if you had had any visitors lately. And on the map, this keep was circled.
Well, she has been to the Castle Sol. An eager historian we have on our hands.
Yes.
She?
She is out at the moment, I believe.
Oh,
She said she would return to us. And you hear,
who is it?
you hear a faint whoosh sound
Ooh.
that the abbot quickly waggles his fingers, does a prestidigitation thaumaturgy thing to make it seem quieter, so the tourists won't really know that a teleportation circle's happened.
Oh.
And there's someone upstairs. She
Who-
has returned.
Who is it? Who?
I shall speak with our guest and see if she is up to meeting you.
There's no need to do that. We wouldn't want to bother her.
Journey, what?
Would you allow me just a moment to speak with my companions? We have a busy schedule, and we'll see whether... Would you mind just waiting just a moment?
Of course.
And I take them over to the side.
Yeah, you can take it
And-
down the hallway.
What the hell?
Listen, we don't know who this person is, except that they had something to do with the castle. They were
It's a
there.
historian.
Many people find it best to appear as something they're not. That's why I went up and talked to the caravan leader as a tourist instead of myself.
Well, she's right. Whoever it is right up there. What are you suggesting we do? Not follow through on this
don't-
lead that we got?
No, I don't know whether we can be direct.
I
Direct.
think directness
What?
is. So we say we're historians as well, so that we're curious. We were looking into the history of Castle Sol.
Very well. I'm just extremely nervous. Don't let down your guard for a moment.
I don't let down my guard.
It wasn't very well. Journey turns around, all smiles. It seems.
Maybe you should let down your guard.
It seems I had.
To kill you.
It seems I had misunderstood our schedule somewhat. By all means, we'd be happy to meet her if she has the time.
Yes. You may enter in the hallway. I shall speak with our guest. Returns upstairs. Oh, sorry.
All good.
And you see, coming down the stairs in front of the abbot, a young Minotaur woman. I'd say like around late 20s, Minotaur late 20s.
Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah. Yeah.
She's got huge, thick, square glasses.
Oh my god.
Yes!
And she is wearing a vest with a sleeveless vest with that like is a little bit long, like goes about halfway to her knee and has these enormous pockets.
Oh my god.
She's a nerd.
She's also wearing cargo pants.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Nemo, thank you for our rights.
Oh my god.
I love her.
Okay,
Hi.
okay.
Hello.
You found my keep hideout, huh?
Yes. We're historians as well. We were poking around.
Oh god, give me a moment. I have to look at something. She turns and she looks at you, Ellie, and blinks for a second. And then looks like she files something away. Hi.
Hello.
Why don't we, if it's alright, here, can we, head upstairs? I'll just take him to my quarters. I'm sorry, I forgot
We haven't
that
had the
that's
pleasure
me.
of your name.
I forgot that that's me.
That's you.
Yeah, that's you.
Classic.
That's DM moments. DM moments. I
Love
feel
to
you.
see it.
I feel you so hard.
Yes, of course. She leads you upstairs, through... So you go through on the second floor, you go through 10, 11, which is the teleportation circle room, and into 12, which is a small, like, living chamber.
Huh.
It is strewn with notes. There's actually a bunch of notebooks in there, which seem to be a lot older than this woman herself is.
If you don't mind us asking, we could also in
Dora.
exchange give us
Dora Arkily.
a
We're
hi.
going to want a spelling of that.
Yeah.
I know.
Dora the Explorer.
You fucking bet.
I hate you.
Oh my god.
Dora R.
Arkily.
Okay, I assume you're putting it in Chthon. Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, I will also put in another name, which she's about to say in a minute.
Ooh.
I think
Okay.
you might have heard of my father, Professor Tassos Arkely. Ellie,
Yes?
you have. You've heard of him. Seemed to be one of the people that your father was traveling with.
Oh, shit!
Does Ellie react at all
Yes.
to this?
Wait, sorry?
Does Ellie react then when she says
Yes. Sort of, it's like one of those slow reactions. Just kind of like sits there for a second and then it dawns on him and his face just goes blank.
Thought you might.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've heard that name, but yes.
Who? What? Huh?
You're Veryl's kid.
Yeah, I am.
Good to
Pleasure
meet you.
pleasure to meet you. Guys, our parents traveled together. This is if I had a silver for every time a person I met, and if my parents traveled together, I'd have 2 silvers, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Which parent?
My father.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
did you-
Historian and whatnot.
It's what happens when
Oh.
you've got explorer parents.
Yeah,
They just know everyone.
apparently. This is kind of wild.
It's wild that you found my notes up in Castle Sol.
Yeah, we
Why were you even there? Barely anyone comes out to there anymore.
A goblin got into some trouble.
Damn.
When you were there, was there any sort of strange parasitic fungal situation?
No.
Was there an undead king?
Eventually.
What does that mean?
so
He wasn't
he
undead when I got there.
Oh,
you were there before they left.
Oh, no, I raised him from the dead.
You what?
He didn't want to go back for a bit. I'm a historian. I like to get the information from the source. So
Nemo, I just want you to know I Jazz have a huge crush on this person.
I love her. She's so good. She's a nerd and she just does necromancy because she wants to.
Oh my god.
I'm in love with her.
She just
Is she single?
Roll a luck check.
No. Because Willow she's too old for Willow.
She was in her late 20s?
Willow's a baby.
Willow's 18, right? Willow is
Yeah,
fresh. No, she's 20.
She's 20, but she's like 20 as of a week ago.
a child.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is of age in the Singing Wood, so it's basically 18.
Basically, baby. Yeah, I like to talk to people themselves. Secondary accounts are not usually my thing. I want to be writing them. Oh god, what was the king's name? I have to find it in my notes. Because she definitely knows. She takes a moment and looks in her notes.
King Akiak.
King Akiak. Akiak, we talked about his daughter, and they moved up to, you know, the folks who they call them the Eve folk. That's what it is. The humans that live up in Erebus, the frozen wasteland where you know, like nothing can live. Because it used to be, I think.
Jesus,
What I'm
this is
following
so much
points
info.
to not Erebus, but Erebus being some sort of old holy site. Nobody's like, the dead don't talk about it, but they talk around it. It's very weird. There's some wild shit that the dead get up to, y'all. But the king, I tried to get him back in the ground again, and he didn't go back. So I was like, all right. I said, hey, you know, keep the place safe. I figured happens like every so often. You know, I'm not perfect at it. So it's like sometimes they like get a little too hyped up and they don't want to go back to the land of the dead. So I figure I give him a couple of maybe years, months, whatever, how long it takes, and he'll fall right back down again.
How
How is
much
he?
do I believe this person?
Roll an insight check.
Eh. 13.
I would also like to roll an insight check.
Everyone can roll an insight check.
Thank you. I would like
On
to see.
Dora.
I don't know if I want to know. She's perfect. I don't want her to be lying to me.
Yeah. Insight is.
I got 21.
Oh my god. 18.
Better than mine.
She's mostly telling the truth. She's probably she's a better student of necromancy than she's letting on.
I see.
Like, it probably
Well.
wasn't a mistake that he didn't. Yeah, but she's mostly truthful.
Okay.
And it doesn't
Well.
seem to be. It doesn't seem to be like a guilty cover up. It seems to be like almost more like on the yeah, it doesn't seem to be like a guilty cover up.
Okay.
She seems to be like selling herself short on purpose.
I see.
Well,
When
I'm
we
charmed.
encountered him, he was locked
Sorry.
in.
You okay?
Jess?
Sorry, guys. There's a roach on my ceiling,
Oh no.
like right above where my face was.
Oh my.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
problem.
Take your time.
Go take care of that.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Gross.
The joys of Hill House. That's one thing I don't miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to deal with 3 bugs on the walls that I don't like.
I'm gonna put us on be back soon while we do a little bit of bug talk just in case.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got 8 minutes.
Yeah, we'll try to wrap it
Yeah.
up in a decent way. We're back,
Where-
folks.
Where did we leave off?
Talking to Dora.
Okay.
So
Dora.
We did a insight check on Dora, and we discovered that she's intentionally selling herself short on her
Yeah.
necromancy.
well,
Also, the screech was definitely Ellie's reaction. Like, just the what? That's
yeah.
for sure.
So when we found King Akiak, he had no knowledge of who had raised him. Did you do that?
I raised him from the dead, yeah.
No, did you wipe the knowledge from his mind?
Wait, didn't he die before he could tell us?
Oh, no, he told us very specifically, because my notes are here, he didn't know what caused the plant fungus or who took him from the ground and bade him stand a guard over the castle.
Oh.
Once you're dead, it's not the same as talking to someone when they're alive. Some things stick and some things don't. I didn't take anything from him. But it might have faded.
The reason I ask is we've just been noticing a very distinct lack of something in the museum downstairs, and the coincidence seemed too striking for me to ignore.
That's not me. That's
But
something
you've
else.
noticed it.
That's something else.
So it does exist. Interesting.
You have...
Do you
She looks around, she rummages through... Ah, fuck, I must have left it. Did you bring, I had a lock in the castle?
We didn't see it? Any, like what, like a padlock?
Yeah.
No, we did find that, right?
You found the
Well-
symbol of a padlock.
Arek to everyone else.
Oh.
We found like a signet thing designed to put in wax seals with the symbol of a lock, but Journey heard you find a lock and so is answering semi-honestly.
Oh. Okay.
I think we bagged
we-
that.
Yeah, we have that.
Oh yeah, no, Journey has it in his gear.
Oh, okay.
Are you telling Dora that you have it, though?
Well, Journey so far has only heard that she's looking for an actual lock, so is trying to...
Mhm.
Willow is less cagey, and she's gonna say, "We found a seal in the
Ah,
shape of a lock."
That's what it is. Yep. Can I have it back?
Who's holding that? Is that Ellie or is Journey? I don't.
I don't have it.
What does it do?
It doesn't do anything. It's for a god that doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Ah,
Uh,
yes. Well, be happy to give it to you. I'd appreciate a bit more explanation on what you mean by a god that doesn't exist anymore. But Journey will then rumble around in his pockets until he finds it and hands it over.
Just takes it, puts it in one of her vest pockets. This, she points to the pocket where she put it. This is the symbol of a god everyone forgot. This god was Oblis.
Fucking. There's so many of these forgotten gods. What the fuck?
fuck.
That was not. That was me.
And I think, based on the tapestries, based on what I found in... what I was able to find in the, restoration room, Oblis wasn't the only one. And that's where we're gonna end.
I'm making connections in my brain.
All right.
Dang.
I'm gonna say sign off for the Twitch.tm.
Twitch.
Bye bye, Twitch.